Alright, this is Andrew Jelly with Jota Home Inspections. Today is July 10th, 2020, and we're at 4905 Pavant Ave in West Valley City. I've got the camera pushed all the way out to the main line, the city connection. That's the running water that you're seeing on the screen there. We're going to pull it back and see what we find. So about 120 feet out, that's fairly average. 100 feet is about average, but I went through the roof stack to access this line, and so being a touch longer is normal. So far this is looking good. You don't have standing water. You'll notice that the line is very clean. But pretty soon you're going to notice more and more standing water. On the top of the line right there you have a root coming through. That can be a concern because items can get caught on that, debris can build up, and then it can back up the line. You'll also see that there's more and more standing water. That indicates that you have improper grade, that it's not draining the way that it should. Any areas that have water means that it's kind of a flat spot or a belly. You'll also notice all that gunk on the side of the line. That's more common when you have standing water. It's easier for it to build up. You can see on the left side of the screen there's a big chunk of something. That's either something that got caught in that gunk, which is one of the issues. Once it gets blocked, it'll create a backup, or it could just be part of that gunk got dislodged and it's starting to cover the line more. So it just transitioned to cast iron. Cast iron is an issue because it gets very rough and rusty, and that can cause items to get caught. Eventually it'll need to be replaced. Being from the 60s, I've definitely seen some that have already been done, but sometimes they'll last much longer. This one's rough enough that you might consider having it cleaned. The way to have it cleaned is to have it coated. And coat is when they cut it with a chain, and then it cuts into the metal and makes it look shiny and smooth. It makes it harder for things to get caught. It's also easier to inspect because with all that rust I can't really see if there's any cracks. And then with the clay, you hydrojet it. It looked like clay. It's very dirty, but I think it was probably clay. And with clay you could hydrojet it, and that's going to blast out all that gunk. It's going to blast out that root, and then that makes it less likely for it to back up. So I'm going to end this recording now.